Quick question for my Hebrew Israelite brothers and sisters. Where does it in the Bible say that the Israelites wore purple? And we want to talk about the illusions of all religions. Jah power. Be king. Get free or die. Heavy is the head to wear the crown. All right, kings and queens, like this video right here. Take your finger and hit that like button so the people can see it. Okay? Go over there to the throne of King Jah Power. Subscribe to King Jah Power. God Jah Power YouTube page on the way. Okay? The God Jah Power YouTube page is on the way. And I hope y'all been enjoying, all of the other videos I've been showing y'all. And they gonna keep coming. Okay? Because you need that knowledge. All right? The Throne live streams with me is on the way. King Jah Power website is on the way. Now, first, let's deal with, and y'all see me on the front of the photo with the Israelites. So I ain't like I'm just banging on them. You know what I'm saying? These are questions that I asked them anyway. Okay? Where does it in the Bible say that the Israelites wore purple? Because in America, they done taught the Americans that the Phoenicians, the Phoenicians created purple until you go to the Nile Valley and you see the whole color spectrum was created in the Nile Valley. See, the eye got the crystals in it that reflect color back to your eyes, to where you can see the whole color spectrum. That whole concept come up out the Nile Valley. They knew all of that, okay? That's what I'm saying. See, we created science, okay? That's a black creation, okay? And so, there's nowhere in the Bible where it say Hebrew Israelites wore purple. When you see the Israelites in the Bible, what do they got on? They got on, white sheets. Okay, they got on white sheets. Now let me teach right quick. They got on white sheets. So then you go look at the Greeks and the entry of the Greeks, and you look at the clothes that the Greeks got on. They got on the same thing. That's how you can make the correlation between Genesis and the Old Testament to the Septuagint. Okay, the Greeks had their hand all on that book. That just to be real. They the first literate people, outside of Africans on the earth. Okay, that's standard history. Standard history is that the black man, the Africans, from the Nile Valley taught the Greeks, and then the Greeks went out, and taught the rest of the world, okay, the known world at that time, okay? And so, looking into that story, when the Hyksos, okay, make their entry into, Egypt or whatnot, these line up with what the Archbishop was talking about the Hebrew Israelites being white. Because when he said that, at first I'm like, why is he saying that? That's not true. But the Canaanites are the Africans, okay? He come from the lineage of Ham, Egypt, okay? And so, in the book, these are Africans. There's no other black. The slave trade haven't happened yet. This is what I be saying. If you were a part of any one of these religions, you are African, okay? Because all of this come from the East, and the book is talking about the Nile Valley. Just turn to the back of the book. That's not America. That's not Europe. That's not none of that, okay? That's Africa, okay? I don't want to hear nothing about, because they showed started the chronology with the pyramid, okay? I don't want to hear nothing about there's some pyramids in South America. Them is mud mounds. A little baby can build a mud mound. Just push it all together like in the sandbox, okay? And then you just put mortar around it, okay? And most of these people that be talking that, never even seen one of them in real life. You just talking, okay? Mumbo, jumbo, bibble, babble, okay? So they started off with the pyramid, okay? And then you look, through the book, and you see all of these people, they all dressed the same, okay? So them are the Greeks, man. Okay, them are the Greeks, man. Okay? And then the Hebrew language come later, with the advent of Yiddish. I mean, I'm just telling you, okay? So, because the Israelites was an illiterate people. When they came into the Nile Valley, they wasn't never writing nothing, okay? And I'm just being real, because we talking about, the black Israelites, which they would have been when you can't come in 70 white and then leave. See, that was the part the Archbishop didn't say, You know what I'm saying? He didn't say that part. You know what I'm saying? But if you look at the history, then, them would be, African people. You see what I'm saying? That was, left over with their religion. Because see what religion is. Now let's get into this right quick and I'll come back to the purple. Okay? What religion is African stories, okay, that was taught in these schools in Africa, okay, in the Nile Valley, the first universities on the planet. All of these people from all over the world, could pay to come to go to school there, okay? That's just a fact. See, they did it later on, the African, when he went to Spain, okay? Built them some universities, okay? And so, when they went back home with these teachers, they formulated their own ideas around these teachers, imprinted themselves into the story, okay, to create, a falsified history, okay, a falsified history, that will be handed down later on to the people that went off into the Ma'af. And so what did they do? They took those stories and then came back into Africa and sold you the same story. So when you open the book and you starting to read, and they talking about Zion in the motherland and all of this type of thing in the Bible, the Africans seen, some of their words in this book. So they saying, okay, and at that time it was only scrolls. See, the Europeans, what they done was put Gutenberg. See, with the printing press, he put it all together. You see what I'm saying? None of that was ever supposed to be put together. Those are scrolls for each, scenario or what ritual, for the afterlife or whatever. Those are individual scrolls. But what they done is put it all together in a book, call it the Sun Book, the Holy Book, and gave it back, to the peoples that it really, scrolls really belong to. Okay? And, being, 1,000 years removed, from your, Nile Valley greatness, because all of the tribes that y'all talking about, Sheikh Anta Diop, all of the 42 major tribes in Africa will tell you to this day that that's, their ancestors' land. That's their ancestral land. Okay, so if you take, a little Twa, or a Khoikhoi or a Sam, he gonna go up there, or Zulu. Zulus will tell you right now that that's theirs. You see what I'm saying? They know. You see what I'm saying? They know that and it's not even a big deal to them. You see what I'm saying? It's just only a big deal to the Western, scholarship, because they done told black people they ain't never done nothing. Okay, and so what did they do? Create Egyptology, okay, and put it all together and giving that back to you, trying to sell it off to you as some European Asian creation when there's nothing even resemble. Niggas got Stonehenge. They ain't even build that. Okay, they ain't even build that. Okay, and so listen to this right here. There's no simple or polite way to tell people their whole lives been dedicated to an illusion. Okay, to an illusion. That's all of them too. Islam, all of them. You know what I mean? That's an illusion. Okay, that's a political thing that helps push their people forward, with a mythological history. You see what I'm saying? And black people done bought it. And so you go out to the graveyard today, you got black people laid down with these mythical illusion religions. See what I'm saying? So their whole life, and black people still teaching that to their children. Oh, man, why because all this information out here, and you like, well, why they still dealing with these little things and not going to the original source? They'll say, oh, man, this is what my grandmama did. But your grandmama come from slavery. This was given to our people in slavery. Okay? Slave, obey your master. Okay? Just like these Negroes talk about a master's degree. A degree from your master. Okay? I'm just telling you. See, I'm just telling you, and you done went down in your greatest expression, of your life, which is gonna be your what they call in religion death. You know what I'm saying? See, that's an illusion. That's an illusion to keep you, calm. Okay, you're gonna get yours in the afterlife. You don't really need it here. You see what I'm saying? And then, because you would rather have it in the next life. Okay? And so, but how do they know that though? See what I'm saying? See, that's only taught to you. You know what I mean? The dumb, you down, as a black king or whatnot. See what I'm saying? To hide the history. See what I'm saying? This is a European saying this. See what I'm saying? Because y'all don't believe nothing black people tell you. See what I'm saying? And, let's get back to the purple. And because Christians, you see what I'm saying? Christians or whatnot, they, at least the Israelites look at the description and give you an accurate description on, who this man supposed to be. The Christians can't make up their mind whether it's a man or a spirit, because they either way they go, they trap. They trap. So when they say one thing, they gonna contradict another thing, and they gonna contradict another thing. God can eat, he walk, he got feet. That's a man. Okay? Don't want to hear nothing, because then you will say, well, where the bodies or whatever. Man, it was only a spirit, man. See, a hand came out the sky and grabbed Jesus' body. So they just insane. They need to be up in, on Prozac somewhere with a straitjacket on, okay? But at least the Israelites, though, give you that description of the God in the Bible of an African, an Ethiopian man, okay, at that, okay? Ethiopian man, because Genesis say that's an Ethiopian man, okay? At least he do give you that, and it points you in the right direction of the motherland, even though it's on the outskirts a little bit, but still it's still technically Africa. Okay, so the Israelites got two, great points that our people out there need to follow. Okay, you from the motherland, you not from no American or none of that's all recent. We are ancient people. We got to go back to the original root, R-U-T, not R-O-O-T, R-U-T, the root. You see what I'm saying? We got to go back to the root. See? And then, we'll understand who and what we are on this planet. See? At least by dealing with the Israelites, they gonna at least point you in the right direction. See? Because through the whole book, it's Africa. See what I'm saying? It's Africa. See what I'm saying? It's Africa. Africa. Ain't no such thing, no Middle East or nothing. See what I'm saying? That's the British. That's all recent and all of that is Europeans. Naming them the Queen's Lake or whatever. Down there, you get out of here, man. See what I'm saying? Lake Missouri, they'll take it and name it, King David River. See this is what they do. So none of them names, them borders, would separate people, okay, no matter the race, would separate people. It's put up. It's just an illusion. It ain't even no gates or nothing there. But they put the illusion in your mind that it's all borders there. And it is borders in certain places, but that separate people. So, we'll never be able to build as no global world and all of these, different races of people coming together. Because, Big Brother got everything separated. Got all black people separated, period. You see what I'm saying? But then they got blacks separated from the whites and the whites separated from the Jewish community. You know what I'm saying? How we supposed to come together as a planet? Okay, that's why we can't see none of the aliens or whatnot. What they want to come down here for. And, we sitting over here fighting about some dumb illusion called race. Okay, that bang on everybody. A dumb illusion. There's no such thing as white people. There's no such thing as black people. There's no such thing as no red people, no purple people, no yellow people. That's fake. So that's why we ain't gonna never be able to see no gods and then what they want to come down here for. See what I'm saying? For what? You ain't gonna do nothing but kill them like you did every time you get a prophet, Jesus or whoever, Muhammad, y'all tried to kill him. Period. See? So what they gonna come save you for? They like, shit, you better come up here with us, nigga. See, that's what they saying. See? And we don't understand that. See what I'm saying? So ain't none of them never come back. Ain't nobody got the first power, which is the power of resurrection. Okay? Nobody. I was watching the movie The Crow. And he had so much love for him and his woman, after they had got murdered, because they was protesting their tenants or whatnot. They killed him. The crow get granted the first power, and he raised back up out the grave. You see, like he Jesus or something, and go back and go to avenging all of those deaths. You see what I'm saying? But that's, a story and a plot that our ancestors created. See what I'm saying? Our ancestors created that. You see? But they done told it to you and you believe the illusion. See, and people, how do I know that? Because people going down in their grave with any one of these symbols on it, you believed in the illusion. They tricked you. So you remember you used up a whole life. A whole life. And didn't really learn anything with it. They never moved forward. So you can't follow grandmama now. And we got all this information that they never had. So you gonna ignore all this information for some survival tactics that grandmama and them were trying to use. Cause one minute, they were jumping on, they were saying they was Christians so they can get free. Then the next minute they jumped and ran to the Indians and put some pig fat and lye in their hair and say, no, we Cherokees, man. Black as hell, but they saying they some Cherokees. They were just doing that to get free. See what I'm saying? So we can't just go off what grandmama or whoever done see. See what I'm saying? Because that's what all black people say. Well, I'm going to go with white Jesus because that's what my grandmama see, especially black women. You know what I'm saying? The black man ain't never want to do none of that. No way. But the black woman, seeing that they were going to kill everybody if we didn't do it, and it was smart for them to go ahead and do it. So they, even if they were just pretending, they still needed to do it just for survival reasons. Period. So they won't get their head chopped, but saying, oh, man, that's fake, man. We got something more ancient than that. The Africans and the slaves knew that. They was turned into slaves. Them were inventors and carpenters and architects and, scientists or whatnot. That's who they was. You see, they was turned into slaves. They stole their name. They stole their identity, stole their history, blanked their mind, killed off everybody that knew something, you know what I'm saying? And then started a whole new people. So the people that's in Jamaica, America, Mexico, the stolen Africans or whatnot, South America, Brazil, everywhere. The they created we created. We a created being. We created. They created us into what they wanted us to be. See what I'm saying? That's what they done. Okay? And so, back to the purple, like I say, they say the Phoenicians created purple, but you go to the Nile Valley and everything, they got all the colors. See what all the colors. See what I'm saying? And there's nowhere in the Bible that the Israelites could have got, purple. Where do they say the Israelite garments was made of purple? They never said that. So they made that one up. Y'all made that one up, fam. You know what I'm saying? Y'all could have done better than that. I like them. I like your uniform to a certain degree, but y'all got to be more with the facts, man. Keep it with the facts, and I'm not talking about nothing to them that I ain't never asked them before. See what I'm saying? Where did y'all get the purple suits at? It was because it wasn't in the Bible. It wasn't in the Bible. Where was it at? See, y'all, it was in this book. Somebody said the Israelites was wearing purple. But then you stepping outside the book, fam. All right, family, there's no simple or polite way for me to tell you that you done dedicated your whole life to an illusion. I'm not doing it. See, I'm not doing it. Once you break that hold that they had on you, there's no coming back. See what I'm saying? There's no going back, into that, you pose you depressed and don't never go right. The people that's in these religions always end up crying somewhere. Crying somewhere. I'm hurting the borrowing money and shit, y'all, with the meek shall inherit the earth, and you rather just be poor on the earth and shit and all. Man, I'm not going back through that. Now let me tell y'all this story right quick before I leave. I told the sister, I said, look, I wanted to marry this sister one time, right? And, she some kind of way we got on religion. Don't know how it came up. But she threw that I've been knowing this since for 20 years. She done threw all that away because I won't say that That is like 2 years ago. I got a girl now. But because I won't say that I won't worship white Jesus. So I'm like, yo, you can at least, look in the Bible and get the description, and then you can see that it's an African. Oh, nah, I don't know who she went next, but she went next somebody, and they was like, nah, that's the Hebrew Israelite stuff. I'm like, hold up, though. But Jesus and them is white, and they the Greeks, and also y'all is black Romans and black Greeks then. You see what I'm saying? I was like, at least, because I'm not going, because when you marry, it's a God, a God, or ordained in that marriage, or consummating that marriage, and it be a white God up there. Well, I'm not doing no shit like that. I'm not doing no. And so I was like, at least, you know what I'm saying? Because I really wanted this one. At least I was willing to go, with the illusion, and let's get, have the black Jesus up there and all that. She wasn't even trying to do that. See what I'm saying? So I'm like, why? Because my grandmama and them, worship white Jesus, and I'm just going to do the same thing. So you going to be stupid. Your grandmama and them worship that image because they never read the book. Okay? Because when you read the book, it's in Ethiopia. He an African or whatnot. Oh, nah, man, it's the Hebrew Israelites. Hey, ain't no unity in none of this religion. This ain't going to do nothing, like Malcolm said, but keep black people arguing all day. Okay? It just keep people arguing all day over a bunch of illusions. Marcus Garvey said the whole world, Craig, is a lie. It's some fluff. Okay? They done, created a whole illusion to capture your mind. And they don't plan on ever giving it back. Okay? And so, family, as black people out there, we got to get, move away from this. Because everything else is necessary to talk about finances. And, I was talking about this the other night. Finances and, the physical aspect, the freedom or whatever. But until you get the spiritual aspect right, we definitely ain't going nowhere, because black people say all of this shit, but be out there Thanksgiving and up and Halloween up and Christmas up or whatever. This is what y'all do. You halfway, revolutionaries, you halfway scholars or whatnot. I got to do a video on the street scholars, versus the black Greek slave master scholars or whatnot. Because when they come back to the hood, they tried to make it seem like they got more knowledge or something. You might could say that about the Walking Dead, but you ain't gonna come up on the corner with the brothers with the scholarship. You get ate up because you been taught through that same illusion. Okay? And so, family, I got another video. I'll be right back. Put a like on this one. Drop out. Be king. Get free or die. If he is the head with a crown.